Joan Lunden is one of America's most recognized and trusted TV personalities. As host of Good Morning America for almost 2 decades, she helped millions of American families start their day each morning. Well, now she is here to tell us about her latest venture. It's called Camp Reveille?
Reveille.
Reveille.
Reveille is da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. You know that. It's a wake-up call. And that's why, you know, interestingly, see, when you were talking about how you used to watch me on Good Morning America, back in the days when I did the show with David Hartman.
Right.
And the female co-host wasn't exactly an equal, let us just say.
The second banana.
And I was relegated to the woman stories. Well, what are the woman stories?
Fashion?
Health? No, really, on GMA they were health and running your family, education, parenting, really all the things that people care about. So I honestly feel that by being relegated to those things and not just talking to always world leaders and the big stars back in that time, eventually if you do a great job at all those pieces that they do give you, you rise to the top. And it also, I think, endears you to the public because you're kind of watching their back. You're talking about the things that really matter to them the most. And certainly it sent me on a mission and kind of created a path. And I've been so involved in women's health and helping women find balance in their lives. And that's what really led me to starting a Woman's Getaway.
And that's what you're in San Diego to give a talk about wellness and balance.
Yes, I am. I'm talking to a big group called SXC Health Solutions. They manage pharmacies. And I'll be talking about how to achieve good health for life and what we need to do as individuals. Not about health care reform, but how we have to reform the way we approach the health care system.
Well, whatever you're doing, it's really working for you because you look exactly how you looked.
Good.
When I enjoyed watching you on TV, you were one of the reasons why I got into broadcasting. I really admired you and your career. And not only are you a television star, but you have such a fulfilling home life as well. You have 7 children, 2 sets of twins.
I have 2 sets of twins. They're 4 and 6 years old. And then my older girls are 21, 26, and 29. A couple of them work for me. There's the picture of them. And a couple of them actually work for my company now and help me on the television shows I do. And also, they help me with Reveille because for 3 years now, after having Reveille in Maine as a summer camp where women can climb climbing walls and canoe and kayak and all of that. Now I'm taking it on the road. So we're going to do our first Reveille on the road not too far from here. We're going to Tucson, Arizona.
Fantastic.
And it's going to be at the brand new Ritz Carlton at Dove Mountain. And that's going to be April 15th to the 18th. So we'll have women from all over the country. We usually have about 180 women from, I think last year, from 18 states in Canada. And women come for 4 days to, you know, to relax and unwind, or some of them come to really, really kick up their exercise. You know, we have lots of trainers that do everything from yoga to kickboxing, and we do mountain biking and hiking and campfires and s'mores and wine around the campfire.
Wow, what a great getaway.
You know what's really the secret to the whole thing? Because you can go to spas a lot of different places. Number one, I'm there with them every step of the way, inspiring them, but also there's great strength in getting women together and sharing our stories, understanding that we have the same struggles, inspiring each other and motivating each other. There's amazing strength in that.
Well, we're going to have a link on the KUSI website, how people can sign up for Camp Reveille. And we do have a clip from a way back when I believe you were with David Hartman. This was an interview that you conducted years ago on Good Morning America with Bananarama.
Oh, you're kidding. That had to be a long time ago.
It was a really long time ago. They dug this out of the archives, and we're going to play it.
First big American hit, Cruel Summer. 4 years ago, these 3 young English women decided they wanted to sing. They didn't have a lot of musical training, but they did have a lot of natural appeal, and the girls hit it big immediately in England, and now Bananarama is slipping onto the American charts, and Bananarama is Siobhan Fahey, Sarah Dallin, and Karen Woodward again, the whole bunch. The whole bunch is joining us this morning from London. And good morning.
Morning.
Karen, I'll start with you. The first thing I think America wants to know is, how'd you come up with the name?
Well, our first single was sung in Swahili called Aye Amwana, and we just thought of something funny and tropical to go with it, and we just thought of bananas. And Pajama Rama is a song by Roxy Music, and we took the Rama from that.
Siobhan, I understand that 2 of you, yourself...
We always try to figure out by the hairstyle. Right. Maybe 1980.
Yeah.
It was that Farrah Fawcett flip back, you know, hit the hurricane straight back look.
Although you covered royal weddings.
Oh, my gosh,
You've interviewed every star on the planet. What was one of your most memorable interviews?
Well, you know, I mean, you remember some of the high points, like doing all the different Olympics and covering 5 presidents and being at the White House many, many times and having that kind of access. Covering the royal wedding of Princess Diana and then Fergie, and then, of course, as I was leaving GMA, covering the funeral of Diana. So, you know, it's an amazing seat from which to view the world, and for 2 decades. But I always start my speeches out when I'm around the country, and I'm speaking everywhere by, the answer to your question is 3:30 a.m.
Yes, thank you very much.
All right, let me just get that one right out of the way. That's what time I got up every morning in order to say, good morning, America.
Yeah, that's my life as well. And as we say goodbye, we're going to show some more pictures of Camp Reveille, and this is you with some of the campers, and we're going to have a complete information on the website about how women can take part in the latest one that's happening in Tucson, you say.
Yeah, we're going to Tucson is April 15th to 18th, and then up in Maine, which is a beautiful part of the country as well, that's August 19th through the 22nd.
How much fun?
So we, you know, logistically now we'll let women have a little bit easier access to this as well.
Well, great. It's great that you're...
Oh, and you got to get the pampering and the spa part, too. I have a skincare line called Resurgence with Dr. Howard Murad, so we always have Murad come in and... you know, make sure that we give everybody a facial and a massage and a goodie bag. Yeah. Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thanks for coming in.
Nice to be able to visit with San Diego. This is my home state.
It is?
California. I'm from Sacramento.
That's right. You covered the Rose Bowl, the Rose Parade, too. That was part of... Joan Lunden, a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to have you
and
here.
Best
Thank
of luck
you so
with
much.
Camp Reveille.
Yes.